This is an off-the-cuff video to try to explain what I am now convinced is the real calendar that Yahweh designed from the passages in the book of Enoch, or the book of Hanoch, based on the descriptions that he gives there, which I will point out in a minute. All I have done is laid out in a calendar form everything that Hanoch has mentioned, and I'm going to just briefly show that and explain it. Feel free to pass it along, copy this, make your own paper copy, and pass the word along. These things are found in the book of Enoch, or the book of Hanoch, chapter 72 and beyond, discussing the sun and the moon and the stars and their movement and how they work with a calendar. And what I've done is I've color-coded these things by the gates that the sun and moon move through, and the months, which are marked M number. And then I have the appointed times, the feasts, and these numbers are the equal day and equal night, or what we would call the equinoxes and the solstices. Hanoch describes them in 18 parts, as opposed to like a 24-hour day. So all of this information is here. It actually comes up to a 3-year cycle, and I put the first year on the top line, second year, third year, and then it actually repeats itself. And that means that you only have 3 variations in this calendar. And like I said, each of the gates are color-coded, so I'm going to give a quick scan of the entire 12 months, or actually it is 6 gates repeated. And then I'll scan down there so you can see them. So there's gate 4, because the cycle starts in gate 4, according to what Yahweh says to Hanoch. And then to gate 5, month 2, gate 6, month 3. You get the point. Gate 6 repeats, and the sun begins to move back in its circuit to gate 5, gate 4, gate 3, gate 2, gate 1. Gate 1 repeats because it goes to the end of its cycle and then begins to return. Gate 2, gate 3, and then we move all the way back here to start all over again. The months, month 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then the next month starts here because it's 10 days behind the sun cycle. And we pick up in that month back here. You can slow this down and repeat it. Here is a condensed version of what that looks like with the gates here and the months here, with the 3-year cycle, and then the 4th year again starts the cycle to repeat. I put 4, but it's actually 1 again. The equinox is when the year begins, the sun cycle begins, and then the solstice, equinox, solstice, and then we're back to the equinox, which is down there, and that's the same one that's up here. All of these things, I've just kind of condensed them in a form that's kind of hard to see with the reflection. But these are passages and information about how the cycle works according to the scriptures and according to Hanoch, about the sun. Here are passages and information about the moon. And the circuit of the moon in chapters 72 through 82. The moon's courses, again, information is there. But all these are just quotes from those passages. Here's the kicker. We've looked at this chart and held it for several years now. It has been 100% accurate with the moon cycles as well as the solstices, which we've been able to measure, and the equinoxes, measuring them out in time precisely as this calendar is laid out. I didn't come up with this, I just put it on paper. It's all in Hanoch. All you need to do is start here, write out 364 days, which is divisible by 52, goes in the 52 weeks by sevens, just like he laid out the days of the week. And the month cycles, or the gates, let's start with the gates. The gates are 30, 30, 31, 30, 30, 31, 30, 30, 31, 30, 30, 31. And the sun will be in those gates exactly like that each cycle without fail. The months cycle from 30, 29, 30, 29, 30, 29 through all 12 months. And then it falls 10 days behind the sun cycle. So we pick up here and we still go through. Month 1 is 30, month 2 is 29, still 30, 29, 30, 29. Then we are 20 days behind in the cycle to the sun. And we start back here. Month 1 is still here. 30, 29, 30, 29, all the way through the 12 months. And then as Hanoch mentions, you are 30 days behind. There is one extra 30-day sun cycle, or excuse me, moon cycle month, the 13th month. That 30 days is added here, and then the sun cycle and moon cycle sync back up to start right here again on the equinox, and it repeats exactly like that. And we've been able to verify this by sight and by observance. You can do with this information what you desire. I hope that you will pass it along, but I am convinced now that this is the real calendar. It syncs up with everything we've been able to watch, and has been amazing and very encouraging. Feel free to pass it along. Shalom and Yeshua. And take the time to read Jeremiah 17:7. Have a great day.